So in this video, I'm going to be covering over how we just took a listing that is worth $2.65 million from a 6.5 minute cold call. So I'm going to be covering over the exact call live, word for word. I'm going to show you exactly what we do as far as a process. Now, before all this gets started, I should give you some context. We do cold calls on behalf of real estate agents, teams of brokerages, tens of thousands of calls a month. And this is one of those calls that we made. Now, our agents get a boatload of listings from this service because of how much volume we're doing and the fact that we've got US and Canada based cold callers. So if you are interested at all in getting more appointments on your calendar and getting listings like this, please go to the first link in the description, schedule a call with myself. I'll run you through the whole process. Now, let's jump straight into this call. You can listen to how we sound. You can listen to how we got this listing that's worth $2.65 million.
This is Pat.
Hey, Pat. Hey, this is Caleb. I was calling about your property on Hayward Avenue. You still taking offers?
My house is still for sale. I took it off the market for the holidays.
Oh, okay. Very cool. I'm assuming then you're just relisting in January?
Potentially, yes.
Oh, okay. Why is it that you guys are looking to sell? Just like liquidating and moving it elsewhere?
No, it's a big house for me and my wife. It's served its purpose for the, it's an indoor pool on a lake. It's just too big a house for us.
Oh,
and it's an
okay.
hour and 15 minutes from my office. So I'd like to move closer to my office.
Oh, that makes sense. It is a large size. I'm seeing that it's right at 8,000 square foot or just under.
It's slightly over 9,600 square feet.
Wow! Oh my goodness! Yes, slightly over. That's beautiful. You're right. That's a lot of house. Now you had it on the market for a little bit. Did you get any offers?
We did have a low offer. We declined.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We did have a person very interested in, and then they had a life event, and they withdrew from the table. But the house is valued on HomeBot like $3.3 million.
Okay.
The people built it in 2006, spent $4.5 million building it in 2006.
And you're only selling it for 27, 28, or 2.7?
I dropped it down to 2.5 is what I took it off the market as.
Really? Yeah. So then, are you trying to really get rid of this thing? Is that why?
Well, my agent kept telling me if I get to 2.5 and get below this number, that it'll help sell it, and he was wrong, so I took it.
So I'm gonna try to not pause too much, but I just want to cover over the first part of the call and what we're saying, why we're saying it. So the first part of the cold call is to pique curiosity. Are they still accepting offers? And then we want to jump into motivation. We want to pretty much paint a clear picture for exactly what's going on with this property. What happened when they previously had it listed? Did they get any offers through? If so, what price point? Why didn't they accept any offers? What's the motivation for selling? Do they still want to sell? What's the timeline? We want to paint a clear picture so that when we go to pitch this lead, we have pretty much things to fall back on that we can leverage as far as value pieces. So we're pretty much just painting the picture clearly right here.
Off the market.
Oh my goodness. I am so sorry about that, because you're going to be taking a loss no matter what if you do something like that, right?
Yeah, when I bought it, I didn't pay that. But I redid everything and updated everything. I got all new furnaces, all new low voltage security systems, intercoms, redid the pools. It's a beautiful home. Beautiful home. But if it wasn't so far from my office, I would never move.
Oh, sure. No, that makes sense. Yeah,
so,
it seems amazing.
Now, right there, we pretty much, now we're moving into the pitch, right? So we've clarified why they want to sell. We've clarified the picture. We pretty much have a clear painting of where this property actively stands right now. Now we're going to go into the pitch.
Amazing. I would love to see it. So, well, I'll just cut to the chase. I won't keep you on the phone anymore. So I work for Jessica. She's with Caldwell Banker. Now, obviously, your home might be slightly different from what we're currently seeing. But what we're currently seeing in these numbers that I'm giving you, I'll be honest with you, I pulled them from November 14th, right? So I need new updated numbers. But it looks like our current properties are selling in around 6 to 8 weeks. Normally what we're seeing is around week 4, we're getting about 1 to 2 offers that are within 5% of asking price. And then it's normally around week 6 to week 8 that we get about 1 to 2 offers that are within 2 to 3% of the asking price. And that's normally whenever we're making deals but I wasn't too sure. Now, obviously, your home is like a different breed of home. It's absolutely immaculate from what I'm seeing just from the pictures. So obviously the timeline might change a bit, but I definitely don't want you to see the price coming down much at all. I hate the fact that you were being talked down by your own realtor.
I mean, the problem is there's no home like it on the market.
So it's hard for people to judge the value.
And I don't think the previous agent marketed in the right sphere.
So I'm just going to quickly cut in right here. Now, we saw based off of our comps that his last agent was severely undercutting. Like they were dropping it way too much. Obviously, we have it listed right now at 2.65. But we saw the last agent was wanting to go down to like 2.5, and that's just lack of experience, right? Now, we saw based off our comps that we pull from local MLS data and sales that the property value was a little bit higher than that. And now what we're getting him to do is we're drawing out all that pain. So his last agent, we're putting kind of doubt in his mind. We're like, the last agent didn't uphold what they were going to do, which is sell the property. And we're starting to get him to like basically tell us the pain, right? Why did that home not sell? What did his last agent do wrong? He's just going to spill this all out to us, which is going to create a gap. And then obviously our agent that we're working with, using our services, is going to be the solution.
Of the buyer that's going to buy my house, right? It's not just an MLS. This is one of those homes where the person that buys a house like this doesn't go on MLS themselves. They hire someone on MLS for them.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we've seen homes maybe not quite 9,000 or 9,600 square foot, maybe not quite that size, but definitely into the $1 million homes that we'll see them doing private listings, that they're not even like fully on the market yet, but we'll see them moving just because you're right. They do. They have other people do it because a man like you probably don't want to do this footwork yourself. Like, and that makes complete sense. Why would you want to? But so basically, I think what we're currently at with our sale percentage is at 99.5% on our success rate. So Jessica's obviously very good at what she does. And I think the main reason why is because of the online marketing. We do a lot of video on the inside of the house. One thing that we've learned is that video actually gets over 400% more click rate than the pictures itself. And so the moment we started implementing those in our homes, they immediately started doing better. But
I'm actually a builder too, so.
And to jump in here one more time, so now pretty much what we're doing is like in that kind of like basically it's a softer pitch. Is we're touching on like, you shouldn't be handling the sale yourself. You need a good agent that's going to take care of this. And then we start pitching our value pieces. So each agent obviously has different selling points, but this agent in particular, 99.5% success rate on the listings that she's taken compared to sold. And then with that being said, some of her value adds as far as like videos over pictures, getting more click-through rates, et cetera, et cetera. We want to start to basically give him that idea of like, hey, there's a better option out there that I think if you viewed that, it will be extremely profitable.
I've been in the top 10 for a decade. So you're kind of speaking to the choir. We've done all the videos. We've done all kinds of different stuff for this house.
So you know.
I already know most of what you're saying, yeah.
Oh, well, perfect, yeah. Well, are you open to maybe meeting Jessica, seeing if she'd do a better job than the previous agent? Because obviously you probably don't want to list it for the holidays, but for 2026, I'm assuming if you're
I guess if Jessica wanted to send me a business plan of what she thinks she could do with my house.
Now, one thing I just want to hit on right here, this call was made on December 2nd. So a lot of people will say, oh, December is just a shop month for real estate. We're not going to do we're not reaching out to people, right? Every month, every week, every day matters, right? So don't stop making calls in December. They still definitely work.
I'd be interested in looking at it. And if it intrigues me enough, then I would go the next step to actually do a phone call or a meeting.
Okay, so you want to do business plan first and then potentially a phone call. Okay.
Correct.
Then let me reach out to her and see if she's fine with that. I mean, obviously, I'm sure she would be. Would you be open to maybe her, because obviously she's the pro and I'm not, would you be open to her maybe calling just for a couple more of the specific information for the home?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Do you have any availability maybe tomorrow?
Tomorrow is pretty open, so I should be able to do it.
Now, are you more like a 10 a.m. kind of a person?
Sure, 10 a.m. will work.
Okay, then I'll have her call you then, and I'll also tell her keep it very short. You just want the specifics so you can put together a business plan, and then from there she can develop it, send it forward, and I'll make sure that she knows that.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope that you have a very Merry Christmas.
So then obviously we booked the appointment done. Now, all our agent has to do is meet with this person, which they did, cover over the business plan. They scheduled a follow-up call. They covered over more in-depth and the next steps and numbers and net sheets and all that fun stuff. And then we signed the listing agreement. And now we have that property actively on the market for $2.65 million. Just goes to show how easy the system really is when you have the right pieces in place, right? When you have a US and Canada based cold caller, when they're trained in real estate, so they know what they're talking about, when they're making tens of thousands of outbound calls a month, they're getting coached every single day. The system works extremely well. Now, a lot of agents don't have the time to do that themselves or hire that out. So we do that for, as far as the returns are generating, a very, very beautiful cost. So if you have any questions on how this works, or you want to see how this could be implemented into your business, once again, schedule a call with the first link in the description. I'd be glad to run you through exactly what we do as a service, how we do it, and the pricing behind it, see if it's something that could work in your market. By the way, one more thing I'm going to hit on is this market isn't inherently a high value market, right? This market's average property price is maybe 400 grand, right? So it just goes to show that this isn't like an LA or something like that, where the listing prices are multi-million dollars. This is at a place where the average listing price is around 400 grand. So just goes to show we can still do very well in those higher end price points, just with the approach of our setter and our script. So if you have any questions, let me know. If not, I just hope you took some value out of this video and you could implement some strategies based off this if you're going to do it yourself. Drop a like, subscribe. I'll be dropping more videos like this soon. Take care. Bye-bye.